And you're very welcome back, folks, to FBD Semple Stadium. We're back up here in the gantry. We're getting ready here for Nenagh taking on Drom&Inch. We're going to start there with the Drom&Inch 15. As I said, there is one change from the programme named. In goals, number 1 is Owen Collins. Full back line is 2, Robbie Long. 3, Fintan Purcell. And 4, Kevin Hassett. Half back line is 5, Mark Conroy. 6 in captain, Podge Campion. And he's joined by number 7, Mikey Campion. Lorna Parka. And 8 is Larkin Campion. And he's joined by number 9, Cormac Cahill. And half forward line is 19, Owen Kennedy. 11, David Collins. And 12, John Campion. And the full forward line for Drom&Inch is 13, Seamus Callanan. 14, John Ryan. And 15, Cormac Fitzpatrick. So that one change is 19, Owen Kennedy in for number 10, Jack Lillis. Moving over now to Nenagh. In goals, number 1, Dermot McTiernan. Full back line is 2, Conor Hennessy. 3, Mark Carey. And 4, Jake Donnellan-Houlihan. Half back line is 5, Paddy Murphy. 6, Barry Heffernan. And 7, Mason Cawley. In the middle of the park is number 8 and captain Conor Ryan. He's joined by number 9, James Mackey. Half forward line is 10, Josh Keller. 11, Jake Morris. And 12, Sam O'Farrell. And the full forward line for Nenagh is number 20, Ben West. 14, Philip Hickey. And 15, Adam Carey. And we're going to pause for Aron Naveen. And there it is, folks, Aron Naveen ahead of the 2025 FBD Insurance Tipperary Senior Hurling Championship semi-final. We were pitch side below, and Eamon, considering all the games after happening here in Thurles in the last few weeks, it's an absolute carpet below. Yeah, we're just walking on the pitch. It's fantastic here. I'm just looking at matchups straight away. I see Jake Morris going straight into the full forward line. It's looking like Fintan Purcell is going to pick him up for the afternoon. Yeah, Fintan Purcell did a sound job on J.K. Bracken there a couple of weeks ago. As this ball is thrown in now, we're underway here. And again, Nenagh minus Mike Heffron, Josh Keller trying to pick that ball up early on, the Tip senior panellists. And he picks up the first ball in this game, trying to pop it over now to Conor Ryan, the captain. Injured last year, he's back this year, leading by example. Ball over to Ben West in for Mikey Heffernan. Ben trying to cut back inside. Lovely little shimmy by Ben West. He's putting the burners on. He's in on the 21, on the 14. Drops the ball, gets a shot off on his right hand side. And Ben West, that's the first score of the afternoon. Welcome to the Tipperary Senior Hurling semi-final. Yeah, great ball by Conor Ryan there. But in fairness, like when you come in as a sub and start the game, to get in the ball straight away and get a point, great start for Ben. Yeah, we saw Ben actually going through a rigorous warm up there with Shane Hennessy over an hour ago as his ball is pucked out by Owen Collins. What a year Owen Collins has had for Drom&Inch. So consistent over the last 3 or 4 years. One of the top goalies in the county, as this will be a sideline for Drom&Inch. It looks to be John Campion going to take him to see David Collins. He's been marked there by Paddy Murphy. And what a year David Collins is having as well. And that ball is played in over to Shamey. Being chased by Mason Cawley or Conor Hennessy. And Shamey trying to bounce off and 2 Nenagh men, and they steal the ball, but Shamey wins the free. And that is a free given away by Conor Hennessy, and he's got his hands full this afternoon. Yeah, it looks like Conor's come out from cornerback to pick up Seamus for the game today. Like, we know what Seamus did the last, so obviously straight away they're going to put a man marker on Seamus, and Seamus will be delighted. The first ball he got, he's after winning the free, and knowing Seamus will put this straight over the bar. So Shamey Canlan with the first free of the afternoon. What a game he had against Macarthy Burris in the quarter final. Really rolling back the years, but with 4:41 in this year's championship, Shamey looking for 4:42. And he's halfway between the 45 and 21. Bread and butter for Shamey Canlan, his first score of the afternoon, and most certainly won't be his last. 2 minutes gone, the teams are level. And Dermot McTiernan now with his first puck out. Dermot looking there for Sam O'Farrell. Sam goes up for that with Mark Conroy, breaks through, and it's going to be a sideline for Drom&Inch, and Drom coming into this game having played 5 games in Championship, won 4, lost just 1, and they've won 4 games in a row in this year's Championship, beating Laura, J.K. Brackens, Clownty and Mike Harkey. I said in 18 goals and 106 points scored in this year's Championship. That is some going.
Great, and so we'll hopefully get a few goals today now. And look, we have the teams that are out in the field today. We have lads that will take the goal scoring opportunities when they arise.
Ball played in now, it's going to be picked up by Jake Donahue and tip under 20. He could have gone back to Mark Carey, but he's taking himself on his own. And Jake pops it over now to Mason Cawley. Mason, the ex-Munster rugby player, pops it over now to Sam O'Farrell. Sam gets his first go at Owen Kennedy. Super run by Mason Cawley. He's breaking through, and Mason Cawley's on at 21. Can he get a shot off? And that's a strike in by Mason, and over the bar. What a score by Nenagh. Mason Cawley 1-2 with Sam O'Farrell and over the bar.
He's a player we called out at the start of the game for pace as a half-back. Like, the one thing you hate as a half-forward is the half-back putting you on the other foot and run the length of the field to get a point. So a huge start for Mason, but a great ball from Sam O'Farrell, a great 1-2.
Yeah, and a tight, very tight space over there on the new stand side, and it's Jake Morris, his first touch of the ball. Jake, and that is push out overplay. That will be sideline. He's protesting. That should have been a free for him, but that should go be a sideline for Nenagh. And it looks like Sam O'Farrell will step up to take it. Actually going to leave it to Jake now. Jake 1-3 in the quarter final. That left wrist of his not taped up this afternoon. As Jake now looking to cut this over the bar. Darragh Woods got one yesterday. Can Jake get one this afternoon? It's a good connection, Jake, but it's just going to go to the left and wide. To the first wide of the afternoon. It comes for Nenagh Rogue after 4 minutes, and it is Owen Collins again with the restart. Whatever breeze is here in Semple Stadium this afternoon, it probably is with Nenagh in the first half, but it is very slight as Owen Collins makes that down half between the 45 and 65. Up goes Paddy Murphy and David Collins. It's Shamey back now to Podge, the captain. Podge lifts one up, it goes up to the sky, and Podge can't be and put up that white flag. It's the captain leading by example.
Great score from Podge Collins, and we know he can strike from distance there. We've seen it in the Championship, earlier rounds of the Championship, so he'll be delighted with his first strike of the ball and the first point.
The short one taken now to Mark Carey. Mark drives it along inside, looking in there for Adam, but Robbie Long. What a quarter final. Robbie Long had 2 points from corner back, very close to getting the clubber man of the match as that ball is played over now to John Campion. John, lovely 1-2 with Robbie. Robbie looking to spray it into the corner, just under pressure, and it is Conor Ryan now back to Paddy Murphy. Paddy, he was a forward in his early days. That's going to just drop short into the arms of Owen Collins, and Owen now looking for a green jersey, and that green jersey will be Mikey Campion. Mikey off now to Robbie Long. Robbie will take this on just inside the 45. He drives it along, switching the play into Cormac Fitzpatrick. Cormac goes up for it. Good spring by Cormac. The ball is going to be turned over there by Nenagh, and Cormac is deemed to have touched that ball on the ground. And again, another man that Drom will be looking to this afternoon, and such a promising young man for Drom&Inch.
Yeah, we saw him in the Harty Cup last year, but even the last day again when he was needed, he stood up. He's got some great points there. He has pace, like he has the big lads in round to win the high ball, but he'll come off the break a lot throughout the game.
Barry Heffernan now just on his own 45. Barry, has he got the legs, but he doesn't have the accuracy. So the second wide of the afternoon, it goes to Nenagh Rogue. Big shout out to all the Moneygall crew watching in Allihays Bar this afternoon. Hope you're enjoying the coverage so far, as that ball is played over right on top of Sam O'Farrell. And best wishes to Dwayne Collison after pulling the hamstring there a couple of weeks ago. Best of luck in your recovery, Crouch, as that ball is going to be played now by Conor Ryan sideline. So Conor now, again, a massive plus for Nenagh having Conor Ryan back this year as well, Eamon. He's been out injured for the last year and a half, and he's really leading by example this year in the middle of the park.
Yeah, it's great to see him back, a great midfield player.
Conor, maybe put the jinx on him there, because that's going to go straight to Robbie Long, and Robbie and Kevin Hassett, they kind of got caught between two minds there, and again, nobody taking lead there, Eamon. The two boys caught between two minds, and now it's a 65 for Nenagh.
Yeah, it was a great line ball in. I'm just looking out the field there. Cormac Hall seems to have stepped in on Barry Heffernan, because Barry Heffernan the last day, he sat back in the pocket and hit the world of ball, so they're not going to leave him on his own today. So straight away, Drom&Inch are going to man mark Barry Heffernan throughout the game. Yeah,
we said it pitch side as well, and it's one of the forbidden rules. You don't leave Barry Heffernan free, and Drom&Inch have done their homework, as this 65 will be taken by Sam O'Farrell. Interesting that Sam is taking maybe the long range ones today. Jake was taking a few short ones in the warm up, but Sam, a very well accomplished free taker, down through the years underage. So Sam will take this first 65 of the afternoon. Just taking his time to put Nenagh back into the lead. So Sam lifts his strikes, doesn't make a great connection, but it doesn't matter. It's over the bar. It's Nenagh 3, Drom 2 with Sam O'Farrell.
Yeah, it's a light enough start to the game. Both teams, I think it's stop-start at the moment. The goalkeepers are taking the time with the puck out, which is, I think, it may be suiting Drom at the moment. They want to play at their pace.
Owen Collins now drives this long again, looking there for Cormac Fitz. But it's Barry Heffernan. Super catch by Barry. What a towering figure he is there in the half-back line up there to Adam Carey. Good hands by Adam. Gets a second bite of Cherry. Plays the ball inside to Sam O'Farrell. Intercepted just at the last second, but Ben West will get a second bite at it. And Ben still batting away, and Ben finds a bit of space. Lovely little pick up by Ben West. His second point of the afternoon, and he's on fire.
Yeah, Kevin Hassel, he's have his hands full today on Ben West. In fairness, like it's the first 2 balls he's been on, he's done very well.
Owen Collins goes short this time to Kevin Hassett. Taking her time, and as Eamon said, it's a kind of subdued atmosphere here at the moment as Paddy Murphy goes up for that. And it is picked up brilliantly done by Jake Donlan-Hoolan again. Jake, he'll go back now to Mark Carey. Mark, lovely little pop pass over to Mason Cawley. I know what's the time here now for Nenagh. And Jake will take this on now again on his own 65. Now the long direct ball goes in to Jake Morris. He goes up for it, batting away there with Fintan Purcell. And that's going to be a free for Drom&Inch, and Robbie Long just letting Jake Morris know about it. He leaves this now to Owen Collins, but Fintan Purcell, he got man of the match, Mark and Andy Ormond against Jacob Brackens. That game we did in Bursley back in the round robin stage, and he'll have a big tussle here against Jake Morris this afternoon. Yeah, he's a very, very good man marker there, and look, he'll learn it today on Jake. But Robbie Long there again, like he's sitting in the pocket for Drum. He's done it all year, and they've let Podge Campion actually go toe to toe with the centre forwards, and Robbie does very, very well in that position. So Owen, has he got the legs? He doesn't going to drop short inside in the square, and it is John Ryan trying to pick it up. The ball will fall back out now to Nenagh, and you have to say Nenagh probably have the most of the possession in this opening 10 minutes, and they have the advantage as well. So that will be a free out for Nenagh, and Barry Heffernan will step up to take this. Nenagh looking to get back in to a county final. Only one county final in their history, back in 1995, where they beat Borlat Duala 225 to 2-8. For a club of their size, one is not good enough, and they're hoping to change that this year as that ball is played in. Again, Kevin has it out in front of Jake Morris. He loved that battle this afternoon, and is now John Campion. John looking to change the play into Cormac Fitzpatrick, surely pulled there, no free, said Michael Kennedy. And tell you one thing, Mason Cawley got away with that one. He did, but Nenagh have got the line ball, so Drom&Inch have got the line ball there. Seamus Callan, he's not known for going for the line balls. It could be commentators' course there now. He could go for, but he tends to go short, look for someone free. Shamey, will he have a cut at this? Lovely ball in by Shamey into John Ryan. First touch let him down as Barry Heffernan. That picks up the loose ball. Barry now bursting his way out. Sam O'Farrell running off the shoulder there, trying to get away from Podge Campion. First touch. A lovely run there again by Josh Keller, but just too high for Josh as Drum now counter-attack here. No free again, but the ball is picked up by Owen Kennedy. Owen. This is good play by Drum, and it's David Collins, and Owen Kennedy gets it again. There's no one continuing on the run. Owen Kennedy tries to get through Jake Donlan-Hoolan, and Owen Kennedy just intercepted at the last second by Paddy Murphy, but it's going to be a free in for Drom&Inch, and you have to give massive credit there to Owen Kennedy. Great play from Drom&Inch there. They walked the ball through the lines from here. There was probably 1 or 2 throws in that, which it can be difficult to call them nowadays. It seems to be a lot of throws, but in fairness to Drom&Inch, they worked it very, very well there, and they've got the free, which Seamus will tap over the bar. So Shamey right in front of the goal to bring it back to a 1-point game. Again, slow enough start to this game, but we've seen, especially in the quarter-final where Drum played Mycarkey, probably a very poor first half and subdued first half, but by God did that second half take light and extra time as well. That's Shamey right in front of the goals to get his second point this afternoon. And that is over the bar by Shamey Callanan. That's now 4:43 in this year's championship for Shamey. And it's Dermot now to restart us again. And goes short over to Mark Carey. Mark, first touch let him down. Second touch as well. And he'll just go back to Dermot, and we'll restart back inside the 21. And Dermot goes up here on the old stand side into loads of space. Jake trying to get away from Kevin Hassett, but you have to say Kevin is probably getting the best of him in the early moment. No foul against his Michael Kennedy as Podge Campion comes in, plays it down right in front of Larkin. Larkin there, he had Robbie Long running off the shoulder, But it's going to be a free for Drom&Inch. And again, another chance for Owen Collins, half between his own 21 and 45.
In fairness to Fintan Purcell, the first 2 or 3 balls that's gone in on top of Jake Morris, he's done very, very well on them, and they've been good deliveries into him. They were being a forwards ball, and Fintan is staying toe to toe with him.
Owen Collins goes short to Podge. Super blocked down by Philip Hickey. And it is now Conor Ryan. Conor into the centre to Sam O'Farrell. Sam, first touch, brilliant. Back on the 65. He has time, he has space. He shoots. And how's it looking from here, Sam? It looks good. Put that white flag up. It's another one for Sam O'Farrell. His first in play this afternoon.
Yeah, he's continuing his form. We've seen it at inter-county level this year, and he's having a great club championship. He's a fantastic player. He can play in any position on the field. A real leader for club and for county.
Nenagh Rogue been runners up 6 times in the Danbring. The last semi-final they played was 2020, the COVID semi-final against Lockmore Castellini. And Drom&Inch, they lost the semi-final in 2022 to Killadangan. Obviously they beat Thurles Sarsfields in 2012. And that's going to be a free for Nenagh. And again, Mason Cawley calls in trouble there. And it will be Sam O'Farrell to step up here again. He popped over 65 a few moments ago. Similar distance out, and he won't be backing against Sam O'Farrell in this position, as Nenagh looking to stretch their lead out to 3 points. And we saw yesterday, Eamon, with Lockmore, they look so impressive yet again, and whoever wins here today, they still have it all to do to beat that Lockmore team. Yeah,
Lockmore did a lot more on it. They played the game on their own terms. Like we all admire Lockmore, we can see what they do in hurling and football, but again yesterday, like I thought Holy Cross might make a game of it, but Lockmore, they just slowed the game down, played it in their terms, and another great victory for them.
So Sam O'Farrell, can he make it 2 from 2 on dead balls? And Sam, he can't. That goes to the right and wide. So 3 wides now for Nenagh in the opening quarter. Nearly 15 minutes gone already, and it's only Nenagh 5, Drom 3. A very tactical affair here so far, as this ball is played into the centre. Looking there for Larkin Campion. Oh, lovely little flick from Sam O'Farrell, showing his class there. And that's a long ball now inside the top of Jake and Ben West. Ben goes up for it, but it is picked up by Kevin Hassel. Ben not giving away the fight. This could look dangerous for Drom&Inch. And it is Ben West. Ben gets a strike off, and it hits the upright. What a strike from Ben West. And the danger isn't gone just yet. Jake Morris outnumbered 3 against 1, and it's going to be a free in for Nenagh. But Ben West really rattled the crossbar. Ben West is having some start to the game. He's got his 2 points and he rattled the post there. But there was the direct ball from Sam O'Farrell. Drum are going to have a look at Sam O'Farrell. He's out around the middle of the field. Podge likes to hold the middle, but they've put him toe to toe on Sam O'Farrell, and he'll have his hands full today. But that was some strike. Yeah, looking here at the replay, and Ben West kicking it at first. And looking here at the little flick he got up. Just a dent little roll lift there. And off the upright and just an inch away. But it will be a free here now for Sam O'Farrell to make up for that missed free there a couple of moments ago. I won't be backing against him to miss 2 in a row. So Sam O'Farrell should be fairly straightforward for him. And again, we did see Jake taking the frees, warming up close into the goals, but Sam is the man today. And Sam lifts, and that's over the bar by Sam O'Farrell. His 3rd point this afternoon. 2 frees, 1 from play, and we're halfway through the first half here in the FBD Insurance Tipperary Senior Hurling Championship. It's Nenagh Rogue 6, Drom&Inch 3, and it's Owen Collins again with the restart. Owen looking for David, hasn't got into the game yet. Been well marshalled by Paddy Murphy. A lot of players haven't got into the game as of yet. Shamey Canley now. Shamey shimmying away from there, trying to recycle it over. Brilliant block down. Super play by James Mackey. His first touch of the game, and what a first touch it was. Oh, what a steal by Shamey. And James Mackey then steals it back off Shamey, and is Sean Campion trying to put the body in there. And it's Nenagh and Josh Keller. He has the advantage. Will he need it? Looks like he's going to come back for it. And it's going to be a free in for Nenagh. And at the moment, all the momentum is with the Northmen. It is, but it's a very stop-start game. Like, the game hasn't been let flow yet. I don't know if it's the players or the referees that he's calling a lot of frees, but I think it is the players. There has been fouls in fairness to the referee. A lot of time he has blown, but it is very, very stop-start. David Collins just letting Paddy Murphy know there that he's in this game. So Sam O'Farrell on the 45. This will make it a 4-point game. And again, neither team have really got going, but Nenagh certainly worth their 3-point lead. So it's Sam again taking his time. And Sam O'Farrell pops that ball over the bar. That's his 4th point this afternoon. And we have 18 minutes gone here in Thurles. Nenagh 7, Drom 3. And Owen Collins Super puck by Owen Collins. And Drom now counter-attack here now with Owen Kennedy. Owen, just the first touch, let him down. And Nenagh looking to turn this over, and it is Ben West again. What a busy opening 17-18 minutes he's had so far. And it's Josh Keller trying to put the burners on. Josh, he has the advantage again, and that's 2 frees Josh Keller has won in the last 2 minutes, and you can hear the Nenagh roar over on the new stand side.
Yeah, another free there. It's really killing the game here. And look, probably be hoping Michael Kennedy, in fairness, if he can let a few of these things go, just let the game take off. And if they're fouls, they're fouls, but every now and again you'd like a bit more flow to the game. And just looking there, in fairness, Drom&Inch over the past number of games, they've been targeting David Collins with the puckouts, but Nenagh have the homework done. They've Paddy Murphy on David Collins, so that's taken away a target man straight away. Obviously Paddy has the height on David, because David is huge in the air.
Yeah, and Paddy Murphy did the man-marking job on Keane Kelly and Thomas Cleary in the quarter-final. And he's been tasked with David Collins this afternoon. What a year David has had so far for Drom&Inch. Just getting a small bit of treatment there by the Drom&Inch physio. Again, David will be absolutely fine. Just has to go off. So the free to be taken by Sam O'Farrell. So Sam, tricky enough angle now, right on the sideline. But again, you wouldn't be backing against someone of Sam O'Farrell's ability. So Sam, to make this a 5-point game. He lifts, he strikes, and Sam O'Farrell, you can hear the Nenagh roar, and that is over the bar. That's another one for Sam. 5 points for him, 4 frees, 1 from play. It's Nenagh 8, Drom 3. And again, you can hear a couple of Drum supporters telling him to get on with it. He's kind of like Dara McCarthy-esque in his time taking the frees. As Drum now goes short again, and that is played up by Finton. Finton looking now for Cormac Fitzpatrick. His first real chance to get the ball here this afternoon. Lovely bounce ball inside, looking for Podge, but he can't be given a chance to Barry Heffernan like that, as Barry just drives it along inside. He'll go up to Adam Carey. Jake is under a break, and he get it, as Adam does get a touch onto it. And it's Ben West, just a bit fresh air by Ben. And Adam Carey somehow does get it, and it's going to be a free out for Drom&Inch. And this is definitely within range now for Owen Collins.
It's looking like Seamus has come back to take this. I think he'll certainly have the distance there, but I don't know, man, we're 19, nearly 20 minutes into the game. Have we had 2 balls into the Drumful forward line? It seems to be slow around the middle third there. We saw the last day when they went direct. So it might be an option to put David Collins in the edge of square and try and get 1 or 2 balls in the top and get in off the break, because they're getting no change off what they're doing at the moment.
No, the short game isn't working at the moment for Drom&Inch. Nenagh have their homework done, that is for sure. Shane McCallan halfway between his own 45 and 65. He'll have the distance. Will he have the accuracy? He doesn't have either. He's going to drop short inside, and is picked up by Cormac Callan. Cormac is dispossessed by his opposite number, James Mackey. And again, nothing is going Drom&Inch's way at the moment, as Paddy Murphy goes back now to Jake Donlan-Hoolan. Jake, he drives it along right on top of Adam Carey. Super catch by Adam Carey. Can he pop it out to Josh Keller? Yes, he can. And he's them to throwing the ball. I don't know about that one. We'll try to get that back on replay here, but what a catch it was by Adam Carey, and he's causing a couple of moments of trouble inside, as we're going to watch this back here now. It's a super catch by Adam. He fell to the ground.
Yeah, well done, Michael Kennedy, because it is a blight in the game. Like we have to, at some stage, we have to learn from it, and like that was very, very obvious. And Michael Kennedy, yeah, he did the right thing. It was a throw. Give the free.
And Drum goes sharp. This one to Robbie Long, and he's going to be chased now by Adam Carey. Adam wasn't enough on it. It's back down to David Collins. David into the centre now. It is Mark Connery again. The first touch is just letting Drum down here, and that's a soft free to give away by John Campion. And after 21.5 minutes gone, Drum had only got 1 point from playing on the board from Podge Campion. And I know it's early stages yet, Eamon, but as you say, they might have to make a couple of changes.
Yeah, that's back to the point I was making earlier. Like, small, simple ball there. She could have went into the edge of the square there, and they went with the short pass, and it was turned over there. And like Barry Heffernan will make a fair stab at putting this over the bar.
Yeah, so Barry in a similar position to Shamey there a couple of moments ago, just in his own half. Can he get his first score this afternoon? So it is Barry Heffernan. He's got the distance. That just goes to the left and wide again, as that's 4 wides now for Nenagh O'Rourke, because we saw earlier on today in the Senior Hurling Championship, Laura have gone down. Mullinahone, the victors there, so congratulations to Mullinahone, commiserations to Lara. They are Premier Intermediate for 2026, but at the moment we're waiting to see who's going to join Lockmore Castleiney in the 2026 Tipperary Senior Hurling Championship final. At the moment it's Nenagh 1 foot in the final, ball in by Barry Heffron. Jake Morris gets a small bit of space away from Fintan Purcell. The ball is kept in play, and Jake getting special treatment. Lovely ball by Jake Morris. Wow, says Eamon Corcoran. And it is Ben West with his third point this afternoon. Finished off by Ben West, but made by Jake Morris.
Jake Morris take a bow there. That was, he just kept the ball in play. He was fighting with the sideline there, kept it in. It just shows the vision he had there into Ben West. He's after getting 3 points. But Drom&Inch were what? Nearly 23 minutes gone. They've 3 points, 2 from frees, and Podge Camping got 1 from play. Like, you're not going to win any game with a performance like that. You're just way off the tempo they had the last day against McCarthy. I don't know, they're just very, very flat at the moment. They need something out there at the moment to take off.
Yeah, look, we've seen so many times this year Drum are really a second half team, and they finished strong in all their last 4 victories. But even that game against Lockmore, where I suppose John McGrath got that last minute point to win that game, they've been so good in second half in all their games this year. As Philip Hickey gets his first point this afternoon. Simple games hurling is at times. Sideline cut into Philip out in front over the bar. His first point this afternoon.
They can win that high ball inside there. Great hands there. Like their full forward line, they are causing trouble inside there. But like Drom&Inch, they're on the ropes here now. They need to stay in the game here, or they want to get a chance in the second half to bring in David Butler or Johnny Ryan. It could be too late.
Yeah, confident Nenagh is a dangerous animal, as John Ryan now trying to hand pass inside, but there's no space whatsoever for any Drom&Inch forward once they get inside that 45. But they might get a bit of respite here with Shamey in a free. They should be fairly straightforward for Shamey, but you have to say, Eamon, Nenagh's defensive structure and setup has been absolutely exceptional so far. Yeah, they've done very, very well. They're very, very, a bit like Lockmore yesterday, where they squeezed it in the full back line, the half back line there. Drom&Inch, I'd say they are worried, the ball going into Jake Morris there, so they've tightened up in the back line there. But I think they need to start pushing on a bit here now and threaten. I won't even say threaten for goals, threaten for a few points. They take a few points from play at this stage. So Shamey looking for his third point this afternoon. He's 2 from 2 from dead balls. He lifts, he strikes, and that is over the bar. Shamey with his third point this afternoon after 25 minutes here in FBD Semple Stadium. It's Drom&Inch 4, Nenagh Rogue 10. And at the moment Drum are on their way to 5 semi-final defeats in a row. And obviously 2011 champions beating Clonalty. They've been looking to get back into final and redeem themselves. That ball is played in now by Barry. Barry inside to Philip Hickey. Philip out in front again. Lovely little flick there by Owen Kennedy. Good recovery there by Owen Kennedy, but it's a chance now for Sam O'Farrell to have a cut here. And I tell you one thing, I wouldn't be backing against them. No, but it was too easy coming out there for Barry Heffron. He came out, just walls out through the drum forward line there. That can't happen because it's very hard to defend at the far end of the field. In fairness to Owen Kennedy, he did well to get the flick in there. And he takes a short one again. Josh Kelleher mightn't have scored in this game yet, but he's been super busy. But that's a good turnover this time by Drom&Inch, and it is Mark Connery. Mark back to Kevin Hassett, and they will restart here now again with Robbie Long. Robbie, he got 2 points in the quarter final. He's up now on the 65. Is he going to open up the shoulders here? He's not. He's going to go back inside, and this time the shot comes in by Fintan. He continues on his run, but that's going to be kept in by John Ryan and David Collins. And David looks like it is flicked out for a 65, and chance now for Drom&Inch to get 2 points in a row for the first time in this game. So it will be 65 for Shamey, taking his time now to come out and take him. 26 minutes gone already in this first half. As I said, game hasn't come alike yet, but Nenagh won't worry 2 hoots, that's for sure. Minus Mikey Heffron, that was the chatter all week around the county, and the rumours were true right before throw-in. They're doing very well without him so far. As Shamey now trying to step up to make it 4 from 4 from dead balls. Shamey again taking his time. This Drom&Inch team with 18 goals and 106 points in this year's championship, averaging 32 points a game. They're far off that here at the moment. As Shamey lifts and he strikes, and again that is over the bar. He's 4 from 4. It's Drom&Inch 5, Nenagh Rogue 10. 27 minutes gone here in Semple Stadium. And Jake Donlan demanding this ball here, and there is an overlap here as well if he wants to use Mark Carey. So Mark will carry it on, and it's Barry Heffron. Barry He's going to have a shot from the halfway line. Effortless from Barry Heffernan. What a strike by the centre back. That is the score of the game so far, but you have to give massive credit to Jake Donlan-Hoolan. He was the man in that sharp puck out there from Dermot McTiernan. He played it to Barry, and Barry popped it over the bar.
Yeah, and a big call out to Jake Donlan-Hoolan, because he was taken off at half time the last day against Killawan, which could knock someone's confidence. He's come in there today now, and he stepped into the sweeper role. He's demanded the ball, and that's what you want. That's what you want from a player that is spare. He needs to look for the ball, and Barry Heffernan, what a score.
Oh, what a strike from Barry. He's so effortless on that left hand side when he's on the run, as John Campion takes it on, but it's going to be a late challenge here. And it's going to be a free. And it looks like we're going to have the first yellow card of the afternoon as well. Looks like Adam Carey will go into the book here. So again, a chance now for Shamey to draw back to a 5-point game, and it is a yellow card for Adam Carey. So Shamey looking to make it 5 from 5.
It's been a tough 27 minutes so far in the game. Like, both teams, I thought Nenagh were going to take off there a few times now with the running game, but Drom&Inch, like, they've hung into the game with free. Seamus Callan, he's been unerring.
So Shamey now hasn't missed one yet. As we approach 90 seconds to go before half time. And again, it's a poor shot by Shamey, kind of mishit it like the 65, but the 65 did go over the bar. And can Drum keep this ball here inside, and a goal would really set this game alight right before half time. And Cormac Cahill was trying to pick it up, and it's a free out for Nenagh Rogue. And I think it's Jake Donlan-Hoolan again, and he wins that free for Nenagh. As Eamon said, for such a young man, taken off the last day, he's having a super first half here at the moment, as Dermot McTiernan will take the free on his own 14. Nenagh Rogue, their junior A's are in a county semi-final as well, after Killadangan beating Mycarkey yesterday. And it is Adam Carey. Adam trying to get away now from Fintan Purcell. He's motoring his way in. He's a hard man to stop, and that's good defending there by Mikey Campion, but it's going to be a 65 for Nenagh Rogue. And that is good work there by Adam Carey. Doesn't score too often, Eben, but he's an absolute nuisance there inside. He's such a good high ball winner, and he runs direct all the time with the ball. Yeah,
as we often say as a defender, you hate someone that'll turn and take you on. And like, he was 2-on-1 there. He did very well to come away with a 65. And like, if Sam puts this over the bar, it'll probably be 12-5. Seamus will be disappointed with his last free there. It was one you'd expect him to put over the bar.
So it is a 65 for Sam O'Farrell. Sam, he's 4 from 5 so far from dead balls. Can he make it 5 from 6? Right in the stroke of half time. So Sam, he lifts, he strikes. It looks good from here, Sam. It is over the bar. Another point for Sam O'Farrell. It's Nenagh Rogue 12, Drom&Inch 5. And we're only going to have 60 seconds of additional time. And again, Drum goes short. It's Robbie Long. Robbie, he has Kevin Hassett inside if you want to use him, but he's going direct inside the corner, Fitzpatrick. But again, it's intercepted, and it's Mark Carey this time. And that Nenagh defence is well on top here in this first half. And it's Conor Hennessy now will restart over on the new stand side. Looking here